Welcome to We Need to Talk, the podcast that features a series of conversations aimed at shedding light on issues surrounding women. I am your host, Klean, and this is a space where women can discuss the issues we've been forced to barely whisper. As women, we know we need to talk means things are at a point where they must be addressed now. So join us as we tackle conversations that are necessary, even if they make you slightly uncomfortable. Hi, and welcome back to another empowering episode of We Need to Talk. I know it's been a while since you last saw me, since we've last spoken, but we'll speak more about that later. Today, I am just very thrilled to have with me to dive deep into some really insightful conversations, Miss Salia and Miss Teja.
Hi, good afternoon, Gleniva.
They are joining me from Up Girl, so be sure to grab a drink, get comfortable, settle in as we jump right into this conversation. Because as always, we need to talk.
Yes.
So welcome, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Right. So tell me, Up Girl, what is Up Girl and who is Up Girl?
So Up Girl is a nonprofit young female empowerment organization, and we started in March 2020 through a group chat called We Got This. Yes, the WhatsApp group chat was with myself, Teja, and our other friend, Tafaya, Connor. We were going to this group chat just to vent about different struggles that we're having, to talk about different things that we're going through, to vent, and just be like, a safe place for each other. And I thought to myself, I was like, we're not the only girls that need this. We need, like, other persons, other females need people to talk to, like, around their age group. And it was during COVID. I was not sure if I was going to go back to Anguilla, get to come back to Anguilla because the whole world was shut down. So I told my mom about the idea. I was like, yeah, we're just going to get some girls to come on the beach, talk to them, get some females to come, prominent females in Anguilla to come and speak to them, snacks and lip gloss, etc. And my mom was like, how about you do a seminar, week-long, prominent females of Anguilla come to speak to them about beneficial topics that will help them grow through life, and we're going to have it at La View Conference Center. And I was like, okay, perfect. That sounds like, so I told Tafaya and Teja about it, and without hesitation, they were on board. And then I started to write, we started to write notes in a book, to find out what we're going to do, how we're going to execute it, etc. And then when I came to Anguilla, I got here in July on a repatriation flight, and I had 2 weeks to plan for the seminar. We had 2 weeks to plan for the seminar, to find sponsors, to find caterers, to find girls to attend, to find speakers, to do everything. And I sat in Paradise Cove because we were quarantining in there. And the work was getting it was overwhelming because I was like, okay, yes, we wanted to do Up Girl, but we didn't know it would have come with all this work. And I sat and I cried to my mom and my dad. I was like, I can't do this. They were like, yes, you're going to do it because you remember what you started. And then 2 weeks, we got everything started, thankfully. And then we had our seminar at La View Conference Center. And we were like, okay, yeah, we're aiming for 15 to 20 girls to come. And we charged them $20 with registration, food, drinks, wristband, T-shirt. And we had 80 plus girls, a 10-hour seminar in our first year. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. And we have to keep doing it every single year because these are the amount of girls that needs the help. And that's how Up Girl came about. Our name was supposed to be Girl Up, but my mentor, she was like, we are already girled up, so why not go Up Girl? And Up Girl, UP stands for Unlimited Potential Girl. So that's how Up Girl started.
I absolutely love it. I have been following your journey in the beginning, maybe a little bit from afar, but I've been following the Up Girl journey. And this is now your 5th year.
5th year, yes.
So you've certainly cemented your place
in Anguilla as the premier seminar for girls, and from my own experience having my daughter attend and then my niece attend, I know they always leave feeling so uplifted and empowered. Tasia, I know you're in the corner sitting quietly. Gonna turn the spotlight on you a little bit. I know Celia is usually based out of the UK, but you're here on the ground most of the time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So what is it like for you being here year round and maybe even running into some of the girls that have attended? What's the feedback been like, and what's your motivation to continue?
So sometimes when you go out, you meet other girls. Sometimes they ask when are we gonna have planned something to do with them. Lately we haven't gotten the chance to do anything with them, but they always look forward to Upgirl and coming back every single year. What motivates me to keep me going is that it also is a help to the team members. So not only are the girls being empowered, but we as well.
Nice, like that. So I know you mentioned your mom and that, you know, your mom pushed you. Is your mom a huge driving force in your life?
Yes.
We've spoken a little bit about that, but just how does that mother-daughter relationship play into being able to produce, now for your 5th year, this seminar?
So shout out to my mom. Love you so much, Mommy. I know you're watching this, and thank you for your support. And as I was saying, my mom, she always goes above and beyond for my sister and I, and anything that we do. Sometimes it can be annoying. I'm not gonna lie, because it's like she wants you to do like more than what you already started to do, and that pushes me even more, because it's like you shouldn't only settle for here. The sky is your limit. And also my dad, thank you, Daddy, for always being the wise guy that you are, because I think without his words, without his motivation, I wouldn't be here today. But yeah, my mom and I and my dad and I, we have a great relationship, and they always put their best foot forward in anything that we do. Whatever my sister and I we want to do, they will like support us every step of the way. So without them, our girl wouldn't be here today, honestly. So I'm thankful and I'm grateful to my parents.
Excellent. You may not know this, but I also want to give a shout out to your dad.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he's one of those persons that supported me in previous endeavors,
really?
And so and so it's always important to have persons in the community who look out for you, and so you know.
Yeah.
It's come full circle, Rahim. So I'm just really excited to have Celia here and to really be able to just promote Upgirl and this organization, because I think it has done so much for so many girls here in Anguilla, and girls who've now graduated and become lovely young women within society. How old were you when you started?
So
how old were you?
We were both 15.
You're both 15.
Yeah. Yep.
That is amazing to have 15-year-olds stand up and say and recognize, not only do I need a space and a safe space where we can talk and we can be empowered, but to have other girls our age and to recognize, I think that's the important part. It's the recognition that there are others just like you who needed the same thing, and then being able to execute that.
Yep.
So you spoke a bit about year one. You did Love You. You had 80 goals. You pulled it off within 2 weeks. At the end of it, you knew I gotta continue. This can't be a one-off event.
Yeah.
Take us and walk us through year 2.
Okay.
Year 3 and 4. I know where we're at. Yes.
Okay, so in year 1, actually, to just mention this, no one knew but the team and the board. And you're always gonna go through hiccups. You're always gonna have that. You're gonna have something that's gonna just be, it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna feel like, well, it's not gonna feel like it's going to work out, but it's gonna work out. We made a loss in 2020, our first year, because we charged $20 for the entire seminar with drinks, food, shirts, wristband. But we're grateful because we learned a lesson. Not only that, but we wanted the girls to feel like they came to something and leave feeling empowered, leave feeling like they're loved and supported. So we didn't allow that loss to keep us back. So in year 2, we charged $40. So we doubled it for the same, food, drinks, wristband, t-shirt, and upgrade. We added an early bird registration package as well. So that comes with a lip gloss. So you get the opportunity to pay the option for $30 or $40. So but year 2, we hosted it at the Teachers Resource Center. That was in 2021. COVID was out, behaving bad, and we were like, oh yeah, we're gonna have to cancel the seminar. And we had a lot of naysayers saying like, they shouldn't have UpGirl because, COVID is going around. But we said, no, we're gonna have it, but we're just gonna do everything safe. We had the girls social distancing. We had them wearing masks, sanitizing their hands every minute. That year was a great year. And to tell you the truth, every year when we're about to host UpGirl, I am the one saying that we shouldn't have it because it's too much work. And I always want to give up every year. But you have to remember where you started, because we hosted 80 plus girls in 2020. And we hosted over 160 plus girls in 2021. So, yeah.
Oh, you doubled.
So it was like, wow. It was a lot of girls. You can ask Tasia. In the TRC, the TRC is only like, so we had to, everybody, in the library. It was so like, but we managed, and it was a great year. I think this was the year when we just allowed some prominent men in Anguilla as well to come and share their perspective on different topics as well. And that was the best thing that we could have done, because we don't only want to hear the female perspective on different things. So when we added the male perspective, that was like a good addition. And then year 3, that was 2022, we moved to the AFA Doms. Personally, that was my favorite year. That year of UpGirl was just my favorite year. I don't know why, it was just the best year for me. And it was the same thing. We hosted more girls again. Every year we say that we're gonna cut off the girls to 80. That's our limit, but we always go over because we don't like to say no. If you want to come and feel empowered and feel supported and loved, you're always welcome. And that year, I think in 2020, we had a hike actually, and we eliminated the hike in 2021, and we added our sports day. So that was the first year we had our sports day. And from then, we never took the sports day out, because that was it's the most fun event. It's always fun, but that's the most competitive event. Everyone is like, adrenaline is high. As you can tell, we have on 2 different colorful shirts. So we're really not friends right now. But 2022, that was kind of like it. Nothing was really different that year. And last year, we just kept the momentum going. We hosted even more girls again. Last year we had more, let's say like 10 to 16 year olds. But then we had 17 to 18 year olds. So we had to change our topics to suit that age. And we're pushing to get our 17 and 18 year olds back. And we do, thankfully they signed up. So we have a lot more this year. So now we're in a tricky situation, because we have to make topics that are suitable for them and the little ones, yes. But we got this, and this year we are forward into year 5. We're gonna have a prom this year. That's our new event. So for our 50th anniversary, we're hosting a prom. I'm so excited, but nervous. I'm so excited still. And our sports day is coming back. We're trying to get more interactive sessions, more hands-on sessions for the girls. We're not gonna sit down all day and just talk or do written activities. More hands-on. And yeah, that's basically what's new for UpGirl.
I love that. And which girl does not love a prom? Which girl does not look forward to a prom?
I've personally never been to a prom. And
True.
And so I get the excitement in wanting, because most girls look forward to a prom, and so for some of you it's going to be a force, and for some of them it's forced of maybe more.
They probably might. This is going to be their first, but not last one, because they got high school prom to go to. So
Yes, yes. And I like that you mentioned the sports day. And even though you both sit on different houses, I really appreciate how you can show that even through competition, you can still, keep that sisterhood and keep that bond of friendship. So I like, personally, I like the values that UpGirl stands for. It feels like the little sister organization to, GLH Productions, even though there's no connection between us, but really and truly the values that you have definitely carry over into this organization, and wanting to provide safe spaces for women, and knowing that UpGirl provides safe spaces for girls. So, we're building those blocks and having young women in society. I'm always so proud to see young women being able to take up that mantle and to say, hey, I want to see better for my community. And so through this, just being able to carry that out.
We actually do have male team members as well since our inception. And they never left. They always feel empowered. They always come back to help. And I feel like if it wasn't impactful to them as well, they not only help us, we actually, as team members and the board, we sit and listen to the sessions as well. Unless we have like something to do, we would leave early or whatever, but we still encourage our team members to sit and listen, because it's not only for the girls, it's for us as well. And it has changed me so much as well over the years, because I hate to public speak. I hate it. I'm still working on it, but UpGirl has helped me so much in so many different forms and ways. And it's not only for the girls, it's also for us as well. So,
yeah. Tasha, what has been, over the past 4 years, I'm not going to ask you to spill any secrets for this year, but over the past 4 years, what has been your most powerful or impactful session that you've had?
Wow.
Put you on the spot a little bit. Talia, don't worry, coming back to you with the same thing. What has been your favorite one outside? Because now I know that everyone loves the sports day. So outside of sports day, what has been your most impactful session?
Last year we would have did the
letting go.
No, which was not the letting go. The session where we had, I can't remember his name.
His name?
We had a group of boys. It was Ivor.
Oh, the panel discussion. Girls versus boys.
Yeah. So basically getting each other's views on that. That was good as well, to see where boys are coming from. Also, we had a letting go session where we wrote on stuff we wanted to let go, and then we went outside with the fire team and we bonded.
And Honorable Deanne Kenji's she hosted that session, that topic. It was amazing. It was literally
very emotional.
Yeah.
Good. Definitely feel it, because it is important that we don't carry things that don't belong to us.
Yeah.
Right. Sometimes we get things that don't belong to us, and we're carrying it, and it weighs us down. So I like the symbolism of that and being able to bond it and just let it go. I also like that you said it was a panel discussion with boys and girls, and you were able. Was it like one topic? And
no, it's like questions that the girls would pose to the guys, and they would ask, and we would share our views from the male perspective and the female perspective. It's normally very. It's not heated, but it's like, you know how we girls can get.
Spirited.
Yes.
Okay, so I like that, because we don't live in a world by ourselves.
Right.
As women, we don't live in a world by ourselves, and we have to share this world and this space with our male counterparts.
Yep.
And sometimes I know there was this, I think it was a book, men are from Mars, women are from Venus, as if though we are so far apart, but sometimes it's just from a different perspective. Same view, different perspective. So that's really cool. Celia, what has been your most impactful session?
This is hard, but we do have an etiquette session as well. We get the girls in a dining room setting as if they're at a restaurant. We get them to come and dress like they're going out for some dinner. And I really love when we, learn how to use a knife and a fork, how to eat correctly as well, how to dine correctly, sorry. We do have karaoke session as well at that time. It's fun. I love it. And that's one of my favorite ones. The other one, okay, so I'm a very nervous person. So my first year ever, we have a fashion show. And my first year ever partaking in this fashion show since 2020 was last year. I had to do it for my team, Tangerine. Yeah. They were like, come on, please. I was like, no, I can't, because confidence just... But when I got myself together with the help of, Tangerine, our team, and I went out there, I was hesitant. I was like, oh my gosh, no, I can't do it. When I went out there and I modeled the girls, like even the up girlies that won out on my team, they were they're supportive for everyone. But for me, I was like, oh my gosh, like, wow, I feel so supported, so loved. And that's what Up Girl is all about. Building sisterhoods, creating bonds, supporting each other. And, it was just an amazing feeling. Like, I thought I was on a real runway there. I was like, okay, yes. But that was my favorite part, the fashion show. And seeing how the girls are dressed so beautifully. And we have girls that come in a shell. And to see them crack right open is like, wow, like, it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling because now I feel like we're actually doing something that's not only helping us, but the girls that come timid and shy, you don't even believe that's the same girl that came on Monday at the seminar. You're seeing her on Friday at the fashion show modeling. I was like, yeah, but that was my favorite part, the fashion show.
And because that was you being able to break out of
my comfort zone.
Out of your comfort zone, out of your shell and be your full potential.
Yes. Unlimited potential.
Tapping into that unlimited potential. This year, half a decade
of unlimited
potential. Yes. What are you looking, without giving away too much, what are you looking forward to the most this year?
The prom.
We're looking forward to prom.
Let's not just, leave it at prom. I'm looking forward to having more hands-on sessions so that we could get up and get the girls a little more active. And I feel like this would help us to break their shells as well, everyone's shells, so like do more like group work, finding out how the girls are really, like every year I try to get to know each and every girl, but that's hard because it's like you're always on the go and it's impossible almost to find out who each girl is. But I'm really trying to, even if it's every single day, trying to get to know them, create a bond with them, because I don't want to feel like, okay, yeah, I'm coming there, saying this to them generally, and then leaving, So I want to create a bond. We're also trying to do these mentorship programs as well. So we're going to assign each girl with a mentor. Well, try to assign each girl with a mentor and have them, let's say, for example, go to ice cream every month with one of the mentors to see how they're keeping up, maybe help them with schoolwork and personal life as well. And it's kind of hard for me as well because I live away. But I'm more than open to doing it like virtual, but there's only so much I can do virtually. So I would prefer but that's what I'm really looking forward to this year. And outside of the seminar, having more sessions. Let's say we had a legal rights session with Nakishma in 2021. So to bring back maybe, let's say, that session, and probably, let's say, we have CV rights in the next month, or like another etiquette dining session at a restaurant, perhaps, like something like that. So I'm looking forward for us to do even more as we grow over the years.
Yeah. Teja, what are you looking forward to?
All the new faces that will be there this year.
Yes. That's.
Do you have a lot of repeats?
Yes. Some of them, this is their last year.
Aww. They're graduating.
Yeah, graduating.
Yes. Is there room for them outside of 18, perhaps maybe to join your team?
Yes, so that's what we normally do. We interview them and then we have them join our team. Yes. It's optional, but we don't ever want to leave our up-girlies go.
Yeah, there you go. And speaking of team, we'll give you a chance to give a shout out to your team and to just introduce your team.
Okay, sure. So let me bring Mal on a spot. We have behind the scenes Marla Hughes. She is our newly appointed public relations officer. So
Come on.
Marla,
show your face, yes. Just come show your face. Yeah.
Just for a second, say hi.
Say hi.
It's me.
And we have my sister as well, Narifa. She's one of our team members and my biggest supporter as well. And shout out to our executive board members. We have my mom, Afia Akbar, my dad, Soleh Abdurrahim. We have our vice president who couldn't be here, sorry, Narka Proctor. We have our operations assistant, Ibelka Powell. And thank you to all of the 15 and more team members, too numerous to mention, but without you guys, UpGirl wouldn't even be here today as well. And thank you to all of my support, thank you to all of our supporters, family and friends as well.
All right. Thank you, ladies. I know we dragged you out from behind the scenes, but I thought it was important to recognize and to give a shout out to your team members, because I am certain this is not an easy feat to pull off. You have been growing exponentially year by year, and so it's always amazing to be able to recognize your team members.
Yep.
This year, registration is now open.
Yes.
Okay. How does one register?
Okay. You want to take it?
Sure. So you can find the link in our bio either on Instagram at upgirl.ai or on Facebook at upgirl.ai.
Or you can WhatsApp us and email us as well. So our email is upgirl.ai@gmail.com, and you can WhatsApp us 581-4103, or you can call us at 729-0561.
Great. So we have your flyer. We're gonna post it up.
Thank you.
At the end of this video, so it's going to be there. So stay tuned to the end of this episode, and the contact information will be available to you. So, how do you pick? Back on here. How do you decide your topics and the different sessions that you want to have, and just figuring out who would you like to bring in to speak each year?
So before we go on to that, registration is $40 as well. It closes on July 30th. So we had an early bird package, but the deadline for that has gone. So yeah, just make sure to register before July 30th. And to answer your question now, we do have a Google form that we send out to the girls after our seminar to see how we can improve, what they liked, what they didn't much enjoy, whose speaker they liked, or which topic they liked, which speaker we should bring back, etc. So we go solely based on that to find out which new topics as well, because what new topics to bring back. So that's what we do every single year. And if the speaker is not available for a topic, then we'd have to find an alternative, not topic, but someone else. It's kind of hard finding speakers, especially during summer, because everyone is going away or on vacation. But we do bring back some important topics every year, like my legal rights as a female. That's by Nakishma Hull. We do have self-defense session with Hilary Alfred at Krav Maga. We do have our etiquette session as well. We have different women that come to host that session. We do have financial literacy, how to start up your own business, planting a seed and letting it grow. That's an agricultural session hosted by my dad. What else do we have? Our fashion show, that's basically something that we put on ourselves. And we tried to have judges last year, so it wouldn't be a bias. But we do it on our Instagram as well. We have the public vote on which team. Nice. And we do also have a talent show as well that I forgot to mention. So you can either do a poem about a girl that has unlimited potential, a dance, a skit. So yeah, but this year, we're trying to make the topics more interactive as well. So I don't really want to spill too much on the topics because it's not confirmed yet, but then I don't want to spoil anything. So we do have schedule of events that come out sometime this month, in the middle of this month, towards the ending actually. And you will see every speaker, the topic, the theme of the day. So for example, we'd have Mind Over Matter, which would be our mental health day. We speak about anxiety and depression, or we may have a different topic, even My Body is My Temple by Lisa Ray. We also bring that back every year as well.
Yes. Nice. The dates
The dates, oh
for
yes.
this year's seminar,
August 18th to the 24th.
August
Yes.
18th to 24th, and the prom is
24th.
The 24th.
That's the last
Last
day,
day.
yes. And
So-
that's only for up girlies.
and it's only for up girlies.
Yes. So be sure to sign up.
Okay, so up girlies, 18th to 24th of August.
Yes. And the age range is 10 to 18 to
18.
sign up for up girl as well.
Okay, and can we announce where prom is at?
So, thank you, Aurora, for saying yes for us to have our prom at Aurora's ballroom. So, it's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be a blast.
Lovely. So, I have questions.
Mhm.
I also have questions.
Mhm.
I know you operate and it takes a lot to be able to pull off this event. And your registration fee is minimal. You know, you're putting on a seminar for an entire week.
Mhm.
You're feeding them.
Mhm.
They get t-shirts. They get a little goodie bag with some stuff in there.
Mhm.
And it's $40, you said?
Okay, so for the prom, it's plus $60. So it would equal to $100.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's for the entire seminar plus the prom.
regular registration is $40. And then prom, which is a big event,
Yeah.
is an additional $60. So
Yeah.
that is $100 to attend
Yeah, it
Both.
covers food, drinks, staff, etc. Entertainment.
entertainment, everything. Do you ever get girls who attend it? Is this something that you might be concerned about this year? Girls who may want to attend prom but may not have maybe an outfit to attend prom in?
Mhm.
Is that a concern?
Yes, so we do have girls that attend every year that are sponsored as well. So we do appeal to the public, like we make a post and say if you'd like to sponsor a girl, you can always transfer the funds to an NCBA account, or you can meet up with a member of the board or the team to give cash, and like yourself. Yeah, so we do have girls that know that we're having a prom. We do have girls that can't, afford a dress, or probably don't have a dress, or maybe they don't have the funds to attend the prom. So yes, we do appeal to everyone that, that can sponsor, are willing to sponsor, to email us or call us, upgirl.ai 729-0561 if you're willing to sponsor.
Okay. So you mentioned in all transparency, GLH Productions, which is the nonprofit that spearheads We Need to Talk amongst other initiatives, is very pleased to again this year be able to sponsor some girls for Up Girl this year. And we've spoken about what that can look like. But I'm going to go back to a previous guest that we've had some time back, and that's Mrs. Roberta Collins from Trinidad, and she has an organization in Trinidad where for prom she have persons drop off dresses and evening gowns that they no longer use or they have no further use for, and they drop off and she sort through and they're able to distribute to girls who want to attend prom, but who, for whatever reason, may not have a dress. So I'm just thinking about that as an opportunity that, you can make that appeal to persons here if you have an evening gown, a nice dress that you may not ever wear again, or even someone who has had prom. It is environmentally friendly to upcycle and to recycle. Just to consider, if you have a prom dress laying around, there may be somebody who is attending Up Girl this year that can benefit from. Benefit from that.
Yeah. Thank you for the idea. Definitely.
So definitely, if you encounter that once you're finished with your registration and you're going through, if you encounter that, that's something that you can definitely look into and make that further appeal.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Are there any final words from you, as we wrap up this session?
I just want to say a huge thank you to all of our sponsors, too numerous to mention, but we are so grateful, the UpGirl Executive Board, the team, the UpGirlies as well. Without you, our seminar wouldn't even be able to happen. So thank you so, so much. And if you're willing to sponsor, as mentioned before, please be sure to contact us because your sponsorship goes a long way. It doesn't have to be monetary. It can be something as simple as water for a day, for example. But thank you so much to all of our sponsors. And remember, it's only up from here.
Tasia, any last words from you?
I look forward to seeing you guys there this year.
Yes. Excellent. So, Tasia, Celia, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us.
For joining us here on We Need to Talk. I think that it is a noble organization, and
thank you.
I admire the work that you do at such a young and tender age. It is certainly admirable and something that I think so many other young girls in our community can emulate and have positive role models within their age range that they can relate to, and they can look to you, they can look to your executive and your team as young women and young men. And I like that you say that your team includes young men and young men that they can look to as really good and solid role models.
Yes.
So thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations on 5 years of unlimited potential, half a decade of unlimited potential.
And we can't wait to see you as well, UpGirlies. Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Oh, you're most welcome. So, in the beginning, I know I mentioned it's been a while since we spoke, and I'm really glad that I had the opportunity to come back in and do this, our final episode for the season with Celia and Tasia and the girls from Unlimited Potential Girl, which is UpGirl, the organization. They are celebrating their 5th year doing this empowerment seminar. Be sure to register your daughters. Get other young women involved. If you can sponsor even one girl, hit them up. Again, their flyer is going to be posted at the end of this video. Reach out to them, support them. This is our future. They are making that investment, and it is the least that we can do to, in return to invest in them. So again, thank you. As I mentioned, this is our final episode for the season. I'm a little bit sad, but we're going to be taking a little bit of a break. It is summer. We are looking forward to Summer Festival here in Anguilla. So if you're here, I hope you enjoy a very safe and enjoyable summer festival. If you're not here, well, get here. It's going to be one for the books. It's 50 years. It's the family reunion. Come home. And if for whatever reason you cannot be here, do enjoy a very safe and fun-filled summer. We look forward to returning sometime later this year. I don't want to commit to a date as yet, because there are lots of stuff that's happening. We have GLH Productions is extremely proud to announce. Well, we sort of did a soft announcement when we launched earlier this year. But we are moving full steam ahead with a second initiative, the First Starts initiative. And so I want to take this moment to thank the government of Anguilla for its financial contribution to the First Starts initiative. It is certainly going to go a far way in getting us to our end goal, but it's still not enough. And so again, I'm also thankful to our additional donors and sponsors and to all of you who have committed to supplying the baby kits and who have committed to, purchasing and supporting for 1 or 2 baby kits, whatever it is. And so I just want to place on record, a baby kit is between $175 to $200. And so if you or someone you know or some organization is willing to sponsor a baby kit, we are going to be posting ways in which you can do so on our social media pages. So be sure to follow GLH Productions on Facebook and Instagram, and for Starts AXA on Facebook and Instagram. We're going to be posting updates there. We look forward to beginning distribution hopefully by September, so towards the last quarter of the year, all things being equal, and just being able to begin distribution really soon and getting those essential baby kits to families who are in need. And really and truly, it's going to be to every newborn baby in Anguilla, but I know the difference that it's going to make to those families who truly need it the most. So really looking forward to that initiative being up and off the ground, and then again coming back here and being able to sit in studio with so many guests who, you know, this has been a shortened season due to a number of factors, but we have a lineup of some amazing women that we're going to be speaking to when we return. We'll be back with a brand new season, new episodes, and just really bringing you the topics that you have asked for. So be sure to join us on all our social media platforms, like, follow, subscribe, so that you don't ever miss a notification, you don't ever miss an update. And as always, the conversation doesn't end here because we need to talk.
Bye!
As we end this, our first season of We Need to Talk, the podcast, the board of GLH Productions and the team at We Need to Talk would like to take this opportunity to extend our heartfelt gratitude to all of our amazing guests who have graciously appeared on this first season of We Need to Talk. We also say a major thank you to the team at Klean, Kyrone and Alianne, for the amazing work you do recording and editing our videos. We are thankful for your level of expertise and professionalism. Finally, we must thank you, our listening and viewing audience. Without you, this would be futile. So whether you've caught one episode or the entire season, if you've liked, shared, or joined the conversation, thank you, and see you next season, because we need to talk.